What's up, everybody? Welcome back to this Loose Juice adventure. Today, as you can see, we're on the Grom, and we're gonna get into that. Not that the Grom is bad, but if you've been keeping up with me on the old socials, then you'd know things have gone awry with the Road King. So I did put up a video about it already, but I went out to Ohio and I went and hung out with my friends. We did all that fun stuff, but on the Saturday morning of going to Throttle Co., I had the Harley, the Road King, with me. Rode it out to Ohio, and it was idling fine, and then it dropped to one cylinder, and then it kaputted itself. So that sucked. Thankfully, Rainey and Diana were in a car anyways, so I just put the bike in the garage and hopped in the car with them, and we went on our merry day. I eventually left. We did some diagnosing there at Aaron's, but needless to say, I had to leave it and then come back the following weekend, make a Friday night to Saturday morning trip, which is not a problem. It's always good to see my buddy Aaron. Thanks, buddy, for letting me park my broke King in your garage for a bit. So, yes, current theory is front cylinder has either lost compression or timing. Well, I guess, I don't know how it's running on one cylinder but not the other. The more I've been thinking on it, the more I'm worried it's a compression issue, which could be valve related, but there's a lot of what ifs, and I've already had a few people say, hey, let me know, such as 1-800-ASK-SHELBY. He's like, hey, give me a call before you tear into it. I'm like, yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. But admittedly, I've been really busy with work and preparing for a party and just personal shit, out the home, doing stuff on the house. So I just parked the bike once I brought it back, haven't touched it, trying not to worry about it too much, because I've got too much shit going on to worry about it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we're on the Grom today, which, again, there's nothing wrong with the Grom. I love it. But on a day like today, I would love to be out on my Road King. I'm hesitant to call it a bright blue day. It's a blue with wildfire smoke haze. It's been like this most of the summer at this point, feels like. It sucks. We'll probably all end up with was it COPD? Between this and the cigar smoking and, you know, the social cigarettes when you've been drinking. I'm gonna be in a world of hurt, man. Make sure you rev bomb the underpasses. Looks like we just passed 200 miles on the Grom, which I know that's pretty pitiful. But you gotta remember, when you have multiple bikes, it's difficult to ride them all. Especially when you've got a channel and everybody's like, where's the Grom? I haven't seen the Grom. And then you post a Grom video or 2 or 3 in a row, and they're like, oh my god, is this a Grom channel now? Oh my god, where's the Road King? Where's the Road King? And then what I think is even funnier is I do actually have people that come to my channel for the KZ400, or I'm sorry, KZ400, KZ440 content. They're like, hey man, I love the videos. When is this gonna pick up again? I'm like, ha, it's on hiatus. So, and it truly is. That one, lowest on the priority, on the lowest totem pole I could pull it. Let's go right. There's a little festival thing happening. Oh. There's a little festival thing happening downtown, so I'm gonna try to avoid that. But I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to get around the lake still. We shall see. I don't know if you noticed it already, but I am wearing different gloves. So I think for pretty much the entirety of my street riding time, I've been wearing the Odin heavy hitters, mostly the perforated ones, and they're that lighter tan. I've seen them in my videos, I'm sure 100 times. They have the flip thumb, the flip finger. But these that I'm wearing now are IndieRidge gloves that were given to me by none other than IndieRidge as part of the IndieRidge Insiders program. We didn't really discuss like I had to do a review on it, but I'm gonna wear them and break them in and see how I like them. So this is truly my first impressions vid on the IndieRidge gloves. Initial fit, and I even told him this when he gave it to me, is that my middle finger is a little too long for them, and the pinky, for whatever reason, has a lot of room in there. But they're leather; it's gonna stretch and it's gonna form. So I'm not too worried about it. It'll be all right. Just got a hell yeah, rock on, brother, from the old teenager. So I think I might I'll just go straight. It's fine. Yeah, IndieRidge gloves, trying those out. We'll see how that goes. Interestingly, and this is an interesting chat we have in the Discord. So we usually chat in the Two Wheel Goon Discord, the Whiskey Chaser Discord, the Rainy Rider Discord. Trying to think, and obviously Shade Tree Surgeon. But we were discussing, you know, the quality of the Odin gloves versus the IndieRidge gloves. Obviously, I love my heavy hitters, but I know talking to Steve from IndieRidge, he's got his own opinions on the Odin gloves, those heavy hitters. He doesn't like the thumbs, he doesn't like the finger things, he prefers his touchscreen technology, which I haven't really gotten to use yet, so I can't say that I've tried it, but I know, knowing him, these things definitely work. Knowing how many iterations he probably went through to make it so that they would work. Get a hell yeah, brother. But yeah, we'll see, because, and I brought this up because today is Friday the 4th, I think, and Brapstar just announced a co-branding Baja heavy hitter version through Odin, obviously, and not through IndieRidge. And I think Steve was a little bummed he didn't get to make that opportunity happen first, but you know, Josh has been wearing those Baja gloves for years, and this apparently has been in the works for a couple years. So I understand the frustration because Steve wants to work with the Brapstar folks, and you know, having two competing brands that are a little similar like that could be dicey. But I still think like IndieRidge, best known for their boots as of right now, and the, what do you call it? Not balaclava, you know, the face things. The gaiters, the neck gaiters. But then Odin, obviously, being well known for their vests, their leather vests, and gloves. Obviously, now they've established themselves as a reputable brand for gloves. Oh boy, those are some big ass cracks in that railroad track. And normally I wouldn't care, but on the Grom we got much smaller tires. I think at some point I'm going to find a turnoff so I'm not just going 50 something on a Grom. Really doesn't love this, and I don't love it on the Grom, especially not on a Friday with traffic. Not that the traffic's ever really that bad out here. I don't know, we'll find somewhere to go, something to do. But yeah, I don't know, I didn't record this week for a normal, like a Thursday or really a Friday upload was usually my goal now. Trying to do a back-to-back with my buddy Aaron, nothing at random. Hopefully I get back in time to join his video premiere. I've never been this way. This is as good a way as any to go. Just get lost in the sauce. see how aggressive this... Not that aggressive. Oh, County Line Farms. Premium genetics. I'm heading the right direction, boys. I don't know if you caught that sign. It looks like there's a horticulturalist of the cannabis variety. Hey, maybe they're growing hemp. You never know. You never know. We got a lot of that in Michigan. It's legal here. Rec and med. So, I'm used to seeing signs like that. I think it's pretty cool what the Brapstar crew is doing out in Portland with Sugar Tree Farms. He's been alluding to it for a little bit, but they are actually, I should say, partnering with Forgotten Angels as well. They're trying to make the next Forgotten Angels location out there in Portland somewhere. And I know there's going to be thoughts about Portland and about the state of Oregon as a whole, but I think if you really look at, you know, where the need is, it's for people that kind of are the gaps. They're you know, they're left behind by society, and I feel like Portland has probably got a lot of that could benefit from having a place like Forgotten Angels to try to get people off the streets and out of a lot of the bad shit that happens that gives Portland its somewhat negative reputation. If you don't live there, I'm sure, I don't know, people that live there maybe love it. Let's make it right here. Why not? I've never been. So I guess all I've heard about it has been in the news or through people bitching about Portland because of what they saw on the news. So just my 2 or 3 cents. Really happy for them trying to build the next Forgotten Angel location, because it's cool going down to Florida twice a year, but it'd be cool to have a reason to go somewhere else too. I'd love to continue to go down to Florida at least once a year, but good to spread the love on the map. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this wasn't, I guess, as exciting. I've got these knobby tires. I haven't really done a whole lot of knobby cool hooligan shit on my Grom yet. That's okay. That happens. Really just out enjoying getting my knees in the breeze. It's been a while. I literally haven't ridden since riding to Ohio. That was a couple weekends ago at this point. 3 weekends ago. It's like, you know, I didn't get the ride back. I had to be driven back and then trailer the bike back later. I don't know. I missed my Road King. I know it's going to cost a lot of money to get it back up and running correctly, so that sucks. But we'll get through it. It is what it is, man. It's part of owning a bike that is built on technology from the 1903. I don't know. Actually, don't know if that was when they made their first V-twin, pushrod V-twin, single pin, 45 degree, whatever, 45 single pin crank, 45 degree V-twin, something like that. Push rods. You're supposed to say all those things to sound like you know what you know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, if I gotta do, I've already been pricing out whole motors. If it's really blown, I'm most probably gonna try to find a 110. Screaming Eagle 110, or if it somehow exists in S&S 110 that isn't a million bajillion dollars. I think I need to go, oh fuck it, let's go straight. Hopefully that's not a dead end though. It would have been great to know if you were turning much sooner. Really got to plan shit out on the Grom. So we're back at it again. I really don't... I kind of know where I am, but I kind of definitely know where I am. Okay. We're heading back towards the big-ass pile of garbage, literally. But I haven't been to, like, this side of it, I don't think. Something like that. Yeah, I know where I'm at. I keep looking down and seeing my gas gauge going, oh, I need gas, but it's at half tank. I've probably got another 60 miles. Maybe not quite that much, but you know what I mean. Gromm's got good MPGs, even with my fat ass on it. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I wanted for this episode today. I've got new gloves. It's a Friday. I'm gonna hang out with my friends tonight on Weird as Assembled podcast. Yeah, I don't know. I think we can call it good. Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. So, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you go down there, smash the like and subscribe button. And if you're feeling real frisky and you've got opinions that aren't totally shitty, I guess even if you have shitty ones, I'll accept them, but throw a comment down there. Let me know what you think about the Grom, the gloves, the broken motorcycle. If you have a 103 twin cam or a 110 twin cam motor that is not high mileage and is somewhat cheap, I'm looking, if I'm gonna have to get a motor, I'm gonna look to spend between $1,500 and like $3,000. So, if you know of some that are out there, comment below or hit me up on Instagram at @VLooseJuice. I appreciate y'all. Be safe. Keep it juice.